Hello everyone, today we're here to talk about patience. Patience. Patience is an easy word to say, but it's an action that requires much action, much reserve, much discipline from any one of us. Every day, aren't you impacted by some sort of stressful action? Aren't you impacted by the reality that things don't always tend to work out the way they are supposed to, or the way that we would like? Patience. Patience is something that I've come to learn in the job that I've had for the last 17 years. You see, although I may be dressed as someone who comes across to you who might be wealthy, monetarily wise, I am not. However, spiritually, I feel so wealthy. Why? Because patience is one of those attributes that helps to make you wealthy. Patience is one of the qualities or aspects that helps you to deal with everyday situations, whether you think they're going to happen or they hit you in an uncertain way. Well, today I came across one of those. I went to a school to visit the teachers of one of my children, and I was hit with words that anyone that is not in my shoes would have gotten up and would have hit the teacher, or would have yelled at the teacher, or would have walked out, or would have treated their kids terrible. Patience. Do you have patience? My patience was tested today, and it could have come out nasty, ugly. One of my kids supposedly told the teacher some negative things about me. Is it easy to tell you this? No, it's not. Why? Because I try and give my kids everything that I can. I try and be an example for them. Being a personal change coach is easier than being a parent, because everyone else will listen, but when it comes to your kids, there will always be at least one that will look for a way to do the opposite of whatever it is you're suggesting. Well, this is the case with my son. He seems to have found the opposite way. Whether this teacher had a purpose to either get me upset and to reprimand my son, all I can tell you is I have patience. I do not reflect words and take it into action in a negative way on my kids. I am grateful to the one God that we all believe in for giving me patience. Patience which I have developed because of the job that I have had the last 17 years. Driving private clients in New York City. Has it been easy? No. Dealing with traffic is painful, stressful, requires much patience. here I am talking to you about a word that is really hard to achieve. It is really hard to master. Now, at times I may have mastered patience, but at other times I'm just ready to give in the towel. However, what do I think about? I ask myself simple questions. For the last 17 years, haven't I put up with stress by being patient? For the last 17 years, haven't I been willing to wait and give someone else the chance to go ahead? So why can't I do it now? And that gives me the power to control my situation. It gives me the power to say I am better than a person that's ready to fight, to challenge. It's not just about accepting what is being said. It's about not reacting in a negative method to what is being said. And all I can tell you is, I am grateful for my kids. I love my kids. I may not be the most perfect parent, but I am trying. And every day I learn something new. And every day I try and reach my kids. And if I don't, I regret not reaching them on a daily basis. I like to touch their hearts, whether it's by a few seconds or a few minutes. Anything is better than nothing. And the more time we give, the more they are likely to change and to be just as you are, patient. Now, I'm not saying this is the cure-all, but I am saying this is a start. And the meeting I had today put me in checkmate to see what I was going to do when I was told these negative words that my son said about me. I love my son. Nothing's going to change that. And I hope you realize that whether your kids, if they talk bad about you, then you should realize something. Something's wrong. And I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to help my son. Do I have the perfect answer? Not yet. Not yet. I do not have the perfect answer. Which means I will. And patience will lead me to it. Patience. All I can tell you is pick up a book, look at a video, hear someone speaking. Don't just sit around and wait for an answer. I don't sit around and wait for an answer. Just as I talk to you here, I also think about my situation. I read books. I listen to people. I hear video. I listen to video and view video. So I'm not just here to talk. I'm here to set an example. I'm here to lead you to a better you. As a personal change coach, sometimes we realize that it's not just about helping you, but in order for me to help you, I have to help myself. And the way I help myself is by research, by patience, by listening to the loudest voice within me, the most silent and yet loudest voice within me. Thank you for listening to me. David Diaz Life.